So you want to become a good Wraith main or a good Wraith player, or maybe you're new to the game and you just want to learn how to play Wraith, or maybe you even main Wraith and you just want some more tips on how to play her, or you're just bored and wanting to watch a YouTube video. Well, today we're going to be showing you some tips and tricks on how to play Wraith, what to do, and stuff like that. So the first thing you want to do is just get the heirloom, because if you don't get the heirloom, you're just slacking already. That's step number one. You need to get the heirloom, and little Timmy, I don't care if you gotta go work, find a job, get the heirloom, because why? This heirloom gives you secret powers, secret aim. Everyone that tells you that's fake, they're lying, because the real truth to becoming a good Wraith main is to spin the heirloom. Don't even worry about if your teammates are fighting. You better wall jump. If you're not wall jumping and spin your heirloom, you're not playing. What's the point of playing Wraith? Like, what are you doing? Don't worry about your teammates dying. You'll 1v3 them. But as you can see right here, I go in there, I 1v3 the guys, easy clap. I don't die ever because I play Wraith and we're really open characters. The next tip right here is you want to complain. No sound, no audio. Where was the audio at? This game is trash. You want to complain, blah, 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 like how terrible this game is. Quit the game, rage quit it, and just literally just talk crap about this game. Maybe send a tweet out on Twitter, you know, like, what, this game is garbage, there's no sound, and you want to just ready up again, act like nothing ever happened. The next thing I want you to do is land solo, launch solo. If your team comes, they come. If not, oh well. And this is usually what happens. Maybe they'll follow you, sometimes they'll just argue with you, like, oh no, like, typical Wraith, like going down, just ignore them. They don't know what they're doing because they're not playing Wraith. Only you know what you're doing because you are the Wraith player, you are a professional, especially if you have, you know, the kunai. So this is what happens basically with Wraith's increased hitbox. You know, you hit once, hit twice, and you're almost halfway dead. So this is what you do. You take the launch pad, you jump over, you miss the rope, and you complain about how garbage this game is. Oh, I lagged, you know, and then you just rage quit the game again. Don't even worry about it. Nobody saw it. So, you know, you're going to win a couple games. I want you to go into the firing range, pick up the wingman at 99, and just hit all your shots. As you can see, I'm hitting all my shots. Increase your sensitivity because all Wraith mains play on super high sensitivity. And, you know, just don't miss a shot. If you miss a shot, you're dog water, you're trash, you're baloney, you're just a baloney sandwich. Like, just come on. Like, as you can see, I'm hitting all my shots, and, you know, I'm probably the best player there is out there in this game. Okay, so if you couldn't tell, like, I was just joking about that. I'm just, you know, trying to make you guys laugh. Actually, I'm going to give you some Wraith tips. But before I give you my tips, I wanted to give you tips from the #1 Wraith player in all of Apex Legends. Like, this guy has the most kills. I think he has, like, over 140,000 kills on Wraith. He's insane. So I went to his chat the other day and asked him, yo, do you have any Wraith tips? Like, what can you... shoot me any tips from playing Wraith? Having over 100,000 kills on the character, and is what he said.
Tips for Wraith in ranked? Well, the main thing I do is because I'm the Wraith player. I'm usually like the entry or the one I'm the one that pokes. Because you got phase, you're a lot freer than a lot of other characters. So just don't be scared. Don't be a little bitch, you know. If your team's being held out, you gotta do something. You got your portal, you got your phase, you know, you gotta act up, you gotta act different, you know what I'm saying? And then like portals and all that, I can't really teach you that. You just gotta kind of learn when portals are good and aren't good. Just learn from your mistakes, man. Learn from your mistakes. That's why you usually see me like far up away from my team. It's because I'm raid, so like I'm more free.
Okay, so one tip I would give on ports, though, is always look out for your teammates. Right here in the situation, this is an old clip, but as you can see, my Pathfinder's getting beamed. I backed up earlier because I got beamed. I was trying to create an opening. Now he's trying to, like, you know, put somebody down. He fails, though, and guess what? I'm looking out for him. I saw him getting Rampart. Sheila was on his ass. So what? I made a port, and this port was perfect. This is probably the best port ever being made in history. Like... No, but for real, look out for your teammates. You want to look out for them. Like, hey, it's so like, oh, he's getting beat. Maybe I'll make a port for his safety, you know? Or if you're pushing a fight, you get one person down, make a port to it. Just have like a safety net. The ports are just safety net. You know, you want to use them to push people or to fall back. You don't really want to push them, or you don't want to like really just waste them on whatever. You know, like getting one place to the second place if you don't really need them. I usually just save my ports just in case if a teammate goes down. It's like a free like revive if I want to push somebody, or if I just want to make that safety net. Like, hey, we're gonna push this team, but we have a port just in case things don't go so good, or one of our teammates just goes down automatically, something like that. Because it's just a free get out of jail card, to be honest with you. It's really convenient, it's nice. And yeah, just one quick tip playing Wraith. We all know her hitbox got increased. We all know like a lot of people stopped playing Wraith because of this reason. Because, you know, Wraith last season, the season before that, all these seasons before season 8, you were able to get in people's face playing Wraith. You still can do that, but your hitbox is just really big. Like, your head is super big. You're going to get headshotted super easily. Like 3 taps with the wingman and you're basically dead. So just keep that in mind. If you're pushing or you're trying to like find an opening, that's your role as a Wraith. You are trying to find openings and do as much damage as you can before you have to queue back, heal, and then finish the fight. That's why usually you see a lot of Wraiths coming in to finish the fights and stuff like that, or clutch up, because they'll try to create an opening, they'll fall back to heal up, their 2 teammates go back in to try to do as much damage as possible, probably leave the last guy like 1 shot or something like that, and then you go back in fully health and finish the fight, res your teammates, and you guys reset. That's what usually ends up happening. That's why the whole Wraith player is supposed to like make an opening. You can just queue back, super easy and really convenient. But yeah, just don't keep that in mind. Your hitbox is really increased this season, and supposedly they want to remove low profile from Wraith in the next couple seasons. Maybe season 9, probably season like 10. I see it realistically happening. But if they do remove low profile from this legend, I feel like she will return to being, you know, one of the better legends. Right now, she's just not, you know, her horizon's on top, let's be honest. But and this is a video about Wraith, and Wraith is still really strong. Don't like think like, oh, just because her hitbox is like bigger now, she's like useless. She's not. Don't be one of those people. She definitely can't be aggressive how she used to be, but she still can be aggressive. You still have that cue card. You still have to create openings. You still are kind of like that leader on your team, and you should definitely be like a good player if you're playing Wraith. You should definitely be able to hit all your shots, stuff like that. A reliable character. You don't want to have a Wraith on your team that's just like missing all their shots, and when they're trying to create an opening, just die. You know, because then you're just like, oh, okay, well, that, you know, that's not working. Another thing I would run if I was Wraith, probably like a Massive, because you're probably going to be fighting a lot of close quarter fights. So I'd run like a shotgun Massive. I know the Massive's getting nerfed, so maybe the Eva 8 or Mozambique with hammer points, and maybe like a 301 or like a 99, something close range, because a lot of your fights will probably be up close. You don't really see a lot of Wraiths like, you know, scouting with a sniper and stuff like that, because that's just not the role that's not a Wraith's playstyle, is to be like in the back and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. If you're running like a sniper on Wraith, it's probably not the best idea. But hey, you do you. But at the end of the day, hopefully, you know, some of these tips helps you guys out, and you guys become a better Wraith player. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you slap that like button down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment like, hey, what legend should I pick next to give you guys tips and tricks for. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you send this video to your goldfish, to your cat, to your grandma, grandparents, to your friends, anyone that plays Apex Legends. Maybe your dog, he's just bored, you want to entertain him. Hey, put on, you know, my YouTube video, and he will just be like, boom, instantly, like, just loving you. That's a fact, by the way. Anyway, don't forget, Wraith is still super good, but you just have to be careful peeking. You know, she could get beamed really easy nowadays, so just be careful peeking, be careful, you know, if you know they have like a hemlock, or you know you're gonna get shot by a sentinel, try to use your phase. Try to be careful, try to time your phases right too. Don't just use your phase last second, because you won't be able to pop it off. So, have a great day, everyone. Love you all. Goodbye.